This is a video for Mrs. Portland, and then I am going to take my break. I did for a couple of days, but I'm going to take my break from the behaviors like I said I was going to, and just focus on doing my little crafts and my cooking. I'm still working on those bath bombs, guys. I am. But I did want to address Mrs. Portland personally, and I did want to put out an apology. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because I was informed that Scarlett did put a video, maybe two, I'm not sure, to private. And I don't know if that's a fact or not. But if it is, I did want to put out an apology because it seemed like Scarlett may have threatened Mrs. Portland. And I know Scarlett has said some vile things in the past, in the few videos that I have watched. Like I said, I haven't watched many of Scarlett's videos, but I know that she has been vile, in some of her videos that I have watched. So I did want to put that apology out to Mrs. Portland. And then I just wanted to talk about a few things and, directly to Mrs. Portland. And I know I've made some videos on Mrs. Portland. And she felt that I, was attacking her and that I'm a hate channel. But, I've made videos on others as well. And I'm not a hate channel nor an awareness channel. And in my description, it states what my channel's about. It's a mutt. I talk about different behaviors. I'm still new, so I haven't talked about everybody that I wanted to talk about, or not everybody, but, the behaviors that I've seen. And, I don't know how a lot of people, do this, because I'm not being, I'm not going through this daily with these jabs and attacks and stuff. And this is hard. This is why I'm taking a break, and I'm going to focus some on, the crafts and cooking more, at least for a little bit here, and just taking a break. But I know Mrs. Portland probably feels like I've went on the attack on her, but, I've done videos on Natasha. I've done a few videos on Molly Go Lightly. I did a video on someone else, and I'm going to be doing some videos on other people in the future. So, but I can understand how she feels. But again, Mrs. Portland, I do want to apologize, okay? Because it does look like, Scarlett might have private the video where she was making threats. That's what I've been told. And, I like the truth, okay? I don't like he said, she said. So I don't know if that is the truth or not, but that's what I've been told. And, I'm just going to kind of make some suggestions here. And, I'm not trying to tell anybody how to run their channel. I'm just making some suggestions because I seen you very upset last night because your channel was struck. So this is just me making some suggestions. Now, getting struck is something that happens to creators. And I know you're trying to get your channel monetized. And, I was looking up, after that about, getting a channel monetized, because I don't even know if I'm going to go that route. If I even want to try to monetize my channel. If I ever even, want to think about that, because I've stated before that the people that are subbed to me or even, make comments. Um, this isn't a community. Everybody that's over here are from all different communities. So I don't even know if I even want to go that route. But it said, when I was looking it up, that, it can take, the average is almost a year to be able to get the watch hours and to get the 1,000 subs. Now, I don't know if that's true. I've seen people do it faster. I've seen some people say that it's taken longer. But I know you want to do it fast, Mrs. Portland. I understand that. And I know when you're struck, from what I was reading, you're not eligible to be monetized. But the thing is um, you can fight that, uh, or counter it. I think that's what you call it. And you don't know how to do that. I wouldn't know how to do that either. I still don't know how to live stream, or yeah, go into live stream. I think that's what you call it. That's why, I do my pre-recorded. And, some people told me, because I wanted to, do my little avatar bubble or whatever, and I would have to do the StreamYard. Well, I could do live. I'm sorry. I could go live. I know how to do that. But to go into StreamYard, I still haven't looked that up because I'm just lazy. Um, but I am going to be doing that, so I can go live and y'all can see my mug. And but it seems like that there's people now in your community that said, hey, we can help you out to counter that. All right. So you can counter that strike and maybe get that wiped off and still be able to get monetized. All right. So it's not the end of the world. And if for some reason um, you don't win, I think it said that you have to wait 3 months. And that's really not that bad when, you consider that it takes, a lot of people a lot longer to be able to, um, to be able to be eligible to get monetized, than it took you to get monetized. And, just getting monetized, you don't make hardly anything. Where you're going to get the money is the super chats, and I think the ads, um, or maybe not the ads, but the super chats and memberships. That I think is where the money really comes in, and that's where you got to have a strong community, um, and then maybe the PayPal. Um, that's where the money really comes in, not really being monetized. So having a strong community is where the money's really gonna come in, not the little bit that you would get for being monetized. But you know, going past that, it looks like that you have all these, other communities now backing you up, and they're like, hey, we can help you. Let them help you because they're reaching out to you. I think Lycan. Um, Now, I've never watched Lycan's videos. I'm going to start watching. I've already said before, there's a lot of people's videos I have not even watched yet. Um, I'm going to be starting watching some of Lycan's videos, and I believe his wife's videos. If it's his wife, I'm not sure. But they've reached out to you. Take them up on it because they can walk you through it. It seems like a lot of people are reaching out to help you. Um, Take them up on it because don't take your channel down. Please don't take your channel down, okay? Um, you've already worked to get where you're at. You don't want to start over. You really don't. Just let them help you, walk you through it, and See if you can get that strike off. If not, while you're waiting to be monetized, that's when you can think of, where do I want my channel to go? What do I want to do on my channel? Um, what direction do I want my channel to go? Because all this fighting with all these other creators, you don't want them to keep striking. You don't want all this mess, or you don't want all this anger. And it seems like your community really likes it more when you're talking about like the movie nights or your coloring. It doesn't seem like they like the drama or they like the upset, Mrs. Portland. They like it when you're happy and when you're smiling and laughing. It doesn't seem like they like the drama part of it. And I know drama sells, but it seems like your community that you have now doesn't like that type of drama because they don't like to see you upset. And I know it's hard when, other people are talking, but, kind of like my thumbnail that I have up there, that is from a song from Phil Collins. I'm just a couple years younger than you. I grew up in the 80s. I love my 80s music. So that's why I made it my thumbnail. It's from a song, I Don't Care Anymore. I don't care what they say. It's kind of like, when I'm upset, I listen to music that brings me up, or maybe connects to how I'm feeling. So that's why I made it my thumbnail. And that's the thing with being a creator. People are going to talk. And I know you want to retaliate or do a video about it to talk back about it, but then it's just going to be tit for tat, back and forth. And you have every right to defend yourself. But sometimes, the best and sweet revenge on somebody is success. It is. That's the sweetest revenge, is success. Completely ignoring somebody and succeeding. And excuse me if I'm kind of rambling here and not talking right, but that can be the best revenge on somebody. And, just the other thing that I wanted to talk about is mods. I know that you feel like you can't trust anybody, and that's another thing, with creators. You're going to go through mods. I don't want to say like underwear, but you're going to go through mods. Okay. Just like within groups, you're going to you're just going to have to let your guard down. And it seems like you have some good people in there, and you're just going to have to pick some people and say, okay, I need these mods. I'm going to have to let my guard down, and I'm going to have to trust. And yes, you're going to have some people that are going to crap on you, or they're going to have to leave because, they have work, they have children, they have spouses. It just might be too much for them to have to do this on a daily basis, or they might just maybe turn on you. I've seen this happen in groups. We see it on YouTube, with creators all the time, where mods turn against people. But, that's what happens when you're a creator. But the thing is with the mods, it's very important to have them, because you don't want somebody to come in there and start trolling and writing some really nasty things in your chat. Because, as from what I've been told, like I said, I'm new too. I've only been doing this for a couple of months. From what I've been told, you can get your channel taken down if some really nasty stuff is put in your chat and it's not taken out, okay? And if someone takes screenshots, whatever, they can strike it saying it's harassment or some racist stuff or whatever. You don't want that in there either. Now, I don't know if that is true or not, but that's where your mods come in. So, sometimes at some point you're just going to have to say, you know what, I'm going to have to let my guard down. I'm going to have to trust, and I'm going to have to, these people that I have, that have been here and that are, they seem pretty loyal. They're in my chat all the time. They're talking to me. I'm going to have to see if they want to be mods for me. And until they give me a reason to kick them to the curb and get new mods, that I'm going to have to trust it. And trust me, Mrs. Portland, you're going to go through mods just like other creators. They're going to go through mods, okay? And that's just how it is. And some people are just shitty people, okay? They're just shitty. And that's sad to say, but you're going to go through mods just like everybody else. But you're going to have to let your guard down and get some more mods in there. Now, as for your introduction video that you wanted to do, you can still do that. But the way that you can get around doing that is you can find that song in a karaoke version, okay? It's not going to sound exactly the same. It's going to have this, the same words, but it's not going to be by the original singer. But you can still do it. You can do your fight song as your introduction video. You can see if Pastor Mills, I think that's who did it for you. You can see if somebody can incorporate the karaoke version, and then you don't have to worry about a copyright strike, okay? And that's how you can get away with doing that and still have that song that you love be your introduction to your live videos. I know a lot of people have done that. And the thing is it's not people or quote haters that are striking it per se, because I know that I have sometimes, well, for instance, one time I was going through the mountains and I had Tom Petty playing. I had the top of my convertible down. I had Tom Petty playing, and I was doing a live stream, I think. I went live, and on my phone, I just had my passenger was, going on the mountains or whatever. And I had Tom Petty playing, and this was right after he passed away. And my passenger was just doing, a video of the mountains and stuff. And they took that video down right away, um, immediately because of copyright infringement or whatever, because of it being Tom Petty. So, it wasn't any of my friends, of course, that uh, struck it or anything. It was just copyright stuff. So, but you can get away with that by doing a karaoke version of that song. And I'm sure you could find that on YouTube or find it somehow. I don't know. I know you guys used to do karaoke. I don't know where you found the music, but you can find that song, I'm sure, in a karaoke version and have them see if someone can incorporate that in that video. Okay. And so that would take care of that. And there you go. Um, just kind of throwing out some things. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was your coloring, because it seems like that your community really wants to see your pictures, and I know some are your coloring pictures, and some people even asked for some, and you claimed, no, I am not doing it for anybody else, and I totally get it, because you sent some out, and you bought frames, and that gets expensive. Postage went up, it's expensive. But here's another suggestion, for maybe in the future, for some of your people that are loyal in your community, that are very active, that you really get to know, maybe do coloring pages for them and send them out. But you don't have to go and purchase frames, because they do get broke. Um, at the post office, or, en route. I don't know what happened with that whole thing, if people actually broke them, or if not enough postage was put on. I don't know. I wasn't there, and I don't want to make false claims, okay? Because I am about the truth. But I know that when you go purchase those, and you purchase the bubble wrap, and then you send them out, that costs money. That costs a lot of money for someone that's on a fixed income. All right. And it was a nice gesture for you to buy the frames as well. But if you just sent out your coloring pages to your loyal people, okay, not everybody that asks for a picture, but your loyal people, because what this does, it sets you apart from all the other creators. It makes you unique, because you are giving something back to your community, something that you did yourself, that you took your talent, and you are very talented with your coloring. It took your talent, or you're taking your talent, and you're taking the time to do these pages and color this, and you're sending them off to people in your community that you care about. So that makes you very unique. That makes you a unique creator. And so what happened to your past community shouldn't trickle over onto your new community. So that might be something that you think about doing in the future. Not saying that do it right away, but that might be something you think about, because I know that a lot of people in your new community has asked you for that, and you don't have to send out frames, and it wouldn't cost you that much. And I know, you know, people were giving you backlash and said that you were selling these, and we know that you weren't. Okay, we know that you were giving them away, and that's the thing. You are allowed to give these pages away, okay? You can do anything that you want, and it's not going against copyright, anything. All right, you can color these pages, you can throw them in a fire, you can make paper airplanes, you can give them to your whoever. All right, and that's not illegal, it's not going against anything. And then if people want to donate to your PayPal to help with coloring supplies, it's totally legal. There's nothing illegal about it. And you've already made a disclaimer on your channel that you're not charging. If people want to donate for coloring supplies, that's your disclaimer. So it might be something to think about in the future, because you've already had some people in your community asking. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like I said, all these suggestions I'm putting out there, is nothing that I'm telling you to do. I'm just giving some suggestions, for your channel. That's all I'm doing. Because your pages and you sending things out, like I said, uh, made you unique when it came to a creator. It's something that other creators didn't do. They didn't do something. They didn't, make something. And that's what you're doing. I mean, yeah, you didn't draw the picture, but you were coloring. So you were sending out your art, per se, to other people. And here's another thing that I want to talk about. Now, I don't know if you know anything about meditation. My youngest son is the one that got me into it because I think all of us has anger issues when we get mad, and tempers fly, and we want to retaliate. We want to cuss people out. We want to call them every name in the book when we get mad. So some of us have a harder time controlling our anger. And I'm going to be doing videos on meditation. I haven't done it for a while. And I'm going to have to contact my son. But I am going to be doing some meditation videos on how to calm down, get into the, Zen, aloof. Because life is stressful. It is very stressful for a lot of people. And YouTube is even more stressful. So, when all these people are on the attack and, they are making fun or putting you down. I don't know if I said this before, because again, I said it on my one video. I'm on medication for migraines, Topamax. We call it Dopamax for a reason. That's why I repeat myself and, words don't come out right. But the best revenge is success. So when people put you down or they make a video, the best way to respond to that video or to people talking about you in a negative way, in a hateful way, might be to doll yourself up like you have been, put that makeup on. You look beautiful with your makeup on. Get on live and do a very inspiring video. Don't even acknowledge them. Like they don't even exist. Like my thumbnail. I don't even care anymore what you say. Don't even acknowledge it. I know it's hard. It's hard because, it's human instinct to want to lash out. It is. We're only humans. But do what makes yourself feel good. Put on your makeup. Get on your live. Get your people up there. And talk about what makes you feel good. Your coloring, maybe movies, maybe some songs. Songs that you like. I don't know what kind of music you listened to growing up, or when you were a teenager, or maybe even older. Or, you talked about movies, or maybe card games, or things that you enjoy doing. I just went out today and watched the movie Dog. That was a really cute movie. I haven't went to the movies since I was a teenager. I kid you not. A teenager. I have not went to the movie theater. This was the first time. Pretty interesting. It was a very funny movie. I highly recommend taking kiddos to the movie. Dog is funny. I mean, it's got a few little iffy areas in for kids, but not bad. Not bad. But I mean, you can try it once, Mrs. Portland. Try it once. You know, if somebody makes a video, a hateful video, nasty video, see how it makes you feel. If you just put your makeup on, go live right afterwards, don't acknowledge them, don't call them names, and just do a very happy video and see if that makes you feel any better. See if it works. See if it helps with your anger. It might. You might find that, that works better than getting angry. I don't know. You never know unless you try it. But, I do get it. Trust me. Like I said, we're humans, right? We're humans, and, someone talks about us, we just want to call them every name in the book and, go after them and attack them too. But sometimes, kill them with kindness. Try that, maybe. Get on your live and maybe kill them with some kindness. See how that works. Just a few suggestions. And again, I'm not trying to tell you how to do your channel because, it's your channel. I'm just throwing some suggestions out there, and you're going to do your channel any way you want to do it, and that is completely fine. I'm just throwing things out there. It sounds like, you have a lot of people that want to help you, and, there's a lot of good ideas out there for you and your channel. And sometimes you just got to let your guard down and let some people in and let them help you, and they will point you in the right direction. They will. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. Again, I wanted to apologize and, for not knowing that some videos might have been privated, and just kind of throw some suggestions out there. And it seems like that, you were doing better there, with you're engaging with your viewers very well. Very well. It seems like you were a lot happier in the last week or so. So, hopefully they get the situation under control, with the strike. And I know a lot of people don't want you to take your video or take your channel down and try to start over again. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. And, hopefully, like I said, hopefully they get this all figured out for you. And I just, hope that, you can find some trust and let people, that want to help you. And until they, do you wrong, that's when you can kick them to the curb. And you'll find some good people. You will. You'll find good people that are there for the right reasons. And every creator goes through it. Every creator does. So you have a good night, and I will talk to everyone again. Like I said, I am working on those bath bombs. I really am. They are so dang finicky. And I'm going to be doing some crafts and cooking videos. And this will be the last video I'm going to do, for about 3 or 4 days on any type of behaviors, taking a break, might even be a little bit longer. Um, Still be listening, but just taking a break from that. And I'm going to get started on some early spring cleaning because I still have some remodeling that I was supposed to be doing. Um, some remodeling that I was supposed to be doing on the house during the winter. That didn't happen. So, anyways, everyone have a great night, and Mrs. Portland, wish you well on your channel, and hope it continues to grow. And wish you all the luck in the world. And I think it's all going to work out. I really do. So we'll catch everybody again the next time.